Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is JennerBrandon, and today I have a review on the... Sorry, I burped. No cuts, no takes, one take video. Today I've got a review for the Kaiser Baas 250 action camera. So I've already taken it out of the box, that's why the box is empty. This is what it looks like out of its safety case, if you want to call it. So they claim that this has 1080p 60 frames per second capability on a 5 megapixel camera with 4K upscale capabilities. So I can tell you as a fact, it doesn't look like 1080p or 4K upscale. The video is not beautiful. They has a 150 degree field of view, 1/4 tripod thread, 2-inch LCD screen. Now the screen is also abysmal. It's pitiful. If I hold that up, that is the screen. It's not focused perfectly, but that's pretty much what I see. It's got a Sony Sensor in it, which it must be the cheapest Sony Sensor money can buy, I'm telling you now. It takes movie video H264. For anyone who knows what that means, I don't. And JPEG images, and requires a micro SD card. It can be easily controlled from your smartphone to preview, record, and playback footage. Some of that is true. Some of that definitely is not true. Easily controlled? I think not. It took me a while to set up, and to set it up, I had to reset both my iPhone and my camera 3 times before I wanted to connect properly. I'm not sure if that's the camera's fault or because I'm retarded. Secondly, this SD card slot, let me just grab this micro SD out. It is almost impossible to get this micro SD. Let me just check I've got it the right way around first. Yes, because I'm retarded. So it's around the right way, but if you watch this, you push it in, and she just wants to pop straight back out. You really have to jam it in there for it to stay. And it just pops out. There's only one very specific way that it's going to click in. And that is, even if I just ram it with my thumb, I'm worried I'm actually going to damage the device or my SD card, my expensive SD card. Because it does not go in. And if you think it's hard to get in, it's equally as hard to push it out. So let's pretend that I pushed it in. It doesn't go in. It's literally impossible to push this thing in and out. My fingers are like abused by that. So we'll pretend that it went in and that I've recorded a video. I'll pop one up on the screen because I've taken a few from my computer. And let's just say the quality is exactly what I'd expect from the 1800s. It is beautiful if I lived in 1675. We do have that tripod thread. Unfortunately, I'm using the tripod for my phone mount at the moment. You connect to your phone via this Wi-Fi button. Now, once it's connected to your phone, you can see the recording on your phone screen live. By live, I mean there's about a 3-second delay. If you move, you have to count to 3 out loud before you'll see yourself moved. So that's live, according to these guys. Secondly, you'll have the device like this, and you'll have your iPhone like this, but it'll only display the screen in a teensy tiny little box on your screen, so it's not visible. And then finally, once you've recorded your video and you want to play back like it says you can on the box, you can't play it back on your iPhone at all. They just do not show up. Yeah, this file does not exist, so you've got to pull out the SD card, which is impossible to pull out, chuck it into your computer and boot up some compatible software. For me, that compatible software is Adobe Premiere Pro, but you have to download the extension file because Windows cannot read their audio files straight out of the box. You have to download their files from their website, which once again, they made me go looking for. So, what do I think of this? Well, luckily they give me a case, so when I throw it across the room, because it's absolute rubbish, I don't break it. So sent it back to them. Let me just... Oh, it doesn't even stain its box. There we go. It's in its little container. Just FYI on a side note, when you push these buttons, once it's in the container, you have to push it about as hard as pushing in that fucking SD card. It's a... And even still, sometimes it doesn't respond. So, it's a no from me. Do not buy. What about their other products? Well, I actually record this on a Kaiser Baas. I think they call it a gimbal. The thing that just follows my face as I move around. Absolute top notch. The brand is not trash. What is trash is that camera. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tune in for the next one. See you guys later.